Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody who is already in here? Welcome in and welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to some more Fear and Hunger. It has been a little bit. It's been a couple weeks since I have played this and I have streamed it. Mainly because I did end up finishing my very first playthrough. Now, it was a lot of fun. I ended up getting an ending. There's actually way less endings in this game than there were in the first Fear and Hunger, which actually was like one of the things I was like, we're probably gonna have content for quite a bit trying to get like all these different endings and stuff. But there's actually in this game, from what I've seen, other than like character specific endings to like see all their cutscenes and stuff like that, there really is only 3 endings. So we're going to be trying to get some of those other endings. Now, I know I could get them on the same character that I did do already, Frogland. But what I want to do is start a new run with a new character that was chosen by you guys both on YouTube, the community section, and on Twitter when I tweeted out the same link. So I'm going to go check out right now and see what ended up winning the poll that I had posted for my new character and my new run. I posted this 4 days ago. So the winner right now is Osa, just slightly edging out Olivia by literally like 2% at the time of posting this. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot just so people aren't like, well, when I went to check, Olivia won. Well, when I check now, Osa is the current winner. So we will be doing a new run with Osa and starting that run and seeing how that is. But welcome in, everybody, both on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully everybody's been good. Derpy Fish, thank you so much for the 41 months. Shiny Rookie, thank you for the 33 months. Poured with the 90 long month sub. Absolutely insane. Crazy. That's a lot of months. And we're gonna have some new badges here pretty soon for some of those months. We have a lot. We got some stuff cooking up right now that Mr. Port is currently working on. Some of those cool new sub badges. So I think people are gonna like those quite a bit. Art, thank you as well for the 59 long month sub. So yeah, let's go ahead and start off a new run with Osa. And like I said, I could do a run and do the other endings with the character I currently have. But at that, I might as well try not only the new character, but the new build that we can do with this red arc that we got after completing the game. I've heard that it's really strong. At least that's what people were telling me last time. So let's see how it is. New game. New game, and we're going to do Osa, who is a yellow mage. He's at 32. Honestly, I do not peg this dude for 32. 42 maybe, yeah. 32, I don't know about that. 32 years old. He is, contrary to other priests' beliefs, yellow mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. So they're kind of badass. They kind of just do what they want. And I kind of dig that. So we're going to go with Osa. There we go. Now, what name do I want to give Osa? I should just call him Olivia and say that I did an Olivia run. Oh, Frogland. I kind of like that. No. Let's go. He's a Frogland cousin. Let's see. How do I... Oh, shit. There we go. How about Oland? And then in parentheses... Instead of Osa, it's Oland, and in parentheses, frog. So stupid, but I love it. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's do, I don't know if I'm ready for, do I want to try, I kind of want to try Masochist mode, but there's also no changing it if, fuck it, let's try it. Let's try Masochist mode. Let's see how it is. Skip the character history? No, I've heard that this guy's... Let's do the full text adventure. I've heard that his start is freaking crazy. Hey, look, there's a Frogland on the bottom there. Frogturtle. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. You were born and raised in the raging heats of Abyssonia, the continent with a long history. The people around you waged wars over ancient disputes and grudges started by long-gone ancestors. But that is how it had always been. The people of Abyssonia held... Hey, thank you, Justin Disco, for the $5, man. I appreciate that. But that is how it has always been. The people of Abyssonia held ancestors and the spirits on a godlike pedestal. But it's not like it was any better in the north. The continent of Europa, those fools worshipped ancient deities that none of them had ever seen with their own eyes. They certainly had their disputes as well, a great war after another. What's worse, their disputes didn't stay within their borders, they dragged everyone else into their mess. They had set their eyes on Abyssonia now because of its strategic positioning, securing an access to oil and other raw materials from the east. Yo, that's America, dude. They're talking about the U.S.? But Jack, thank you so much for the 25 long months sub. Just a new scrub. Thank you again for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that very, very much. It was only a matter of time before their troops would march on your land. You were not going to die because of some faceless puppeteers chose to focus their magnifying glasses on your home country this time. Despite your young age, you decided to leave. Your siblings and mother would mourn your departure. They wanted you to have something to remember them by. Oh, hell yeah. Take my family Chuck Chuck. That's a great start. A Chuck Chuck? Holy shit. You consider yourself as successfully dead inside. Not swayed by emotions, but it took a lot of effort to convince yourself that you wouldn't miss your family. You still obviously had weaknesses to weed out. You headed to the City of the Sun, Amon, to educate yourself on spiritualism and religion. You were no slouch physically, but you always considered your intellect your true forte. And just like that, you were accepted as an apprentice after some preliminary tests. At the same time, news about the Great War closing Abyssonia borders were all they could talk on the radio. Amon was far from the borders, and it would probably remain safe for a good while, even after a war broke. You figured you'd still have plenty of time to learn the temple and leave the country before it was too late. At the Temple of Amon, you were given a choice to learn various different schools of spiritualism. Learn worship in Europa, learn magic from Eastern sanctuaries, or learn methods of your home country. Let's learn the methods of our home country. Okay, so we have meditation. I don't know what any of those mean, by the way. I haven't looked up any of. There's 100% a best strat, best things to get. I haven't looked up any of that, so I'm just kind of picking what I think sounds cool. You were talented and praised for your quick learning at the temple, but that came as no surprise to you. You knew you were smarter than most of the old geezers. They had only possessed knowledge you wanted. Once you had that, they served no purpose to you. More time you spent at the temple, more pathetic the priests of Amon started to look in your eyes. Religion in general started to look dubious too after examining how something, because I skipped it by accident. Most religious doctrines were molded to accommodate the current ruling class. Religion was used as a mere tool to control masses more than anything else. Dedicating your life to worship would equal dedicating your life to kings and queens of the time. You had left your home because you didn't want to die fighting someone else's war, so why would you waste your life serving someone else in turn? Around this time, you found an old scroll from one of the many Amon libraries. A scroll mentioned of an old sect of magical practitioners originating from the Eastern sanctuaries, whose worldviews seemed more appealing to you. I maybe should have learned that. I wonder if I would have learned a strong-ass fucking spell. Black Orb. Yellow mages differed from your typical priests. Instead of dedicating their lives to worship, gods existed for them. Their force was to be harnessed to further one's personal growth and agenda. Instead of finding order from the commandments laid out by the older gods, yellow mages reveled in chaos. Chaos was the natural state of the world, would return to time and time again, so why even try and force it to anything else? You quit the Temple of Amon and decided to head east in pursuit of these yellow mages. You traveled beyond your home continent, ultimately finding yourself in the narrow streets of Eastern sanctuaries. You got acquainted with the local temples, even they had adopted the worship of Ulmer as their main religion. Eastern sanctuaries were no better than the temples of Amon in that regard. If anything, religion was even more prevalent there and dictated the way people were to live and die. You were looked down upon by the scholars and religious leaders of the era because of your very public opinions. That didn't bother you. You knew better. In time, your conviction convinced the facets you wanted. You were approached by a group of traveling mages who wore colorful attires. The yellow mages that were still around in this day and age were reduced to small separate groups wandering around the world to study all fields of the otherworldly. The group saw the potential in you and offered a place among them. You liked what you heard and decided to join the wandering group. What did you specialize in? I'm gonna go with more advanced magic. Herding. Ooh, hell yeah. Alright, good start. I wonder what the basic was then. Your path of learning and self-growth knew no end. Your travels brought you to a small border town in Eastern sanctuaries. There you met a curious person, Hadil Azif, a self-proclaimed wizard from the Far East. Despite his pretentious appearance, his family name Azif was well known. Even some feared in occult circles, which gave his claims at least some credibility. He was gathering a group of adventurers and accompanying him on a perilous quest. He had inherited a map from his late grandfather that was supposed to lead him in the infamous dungeon of fear and hunger itself. The place used to be a noteworthy location of pilgrimage for many aspiring mages and priests in the distant past. Yellow mages you had spent time previously told ominous tales of the dungeons as well. Initially, you dismissed Azif's talks, only to be haunted by the most brutal nightmares on the following night. Something was calling for you. You had to witness the place yourself. Ooh. You joined the Motley Crew. Hey, he was in Motley Crue? The band? of adventurers Azifs had managed to put together and travel through war-torn Europa. Most of the crew quit halfway to Rerunning because of how difficult it was to cross borders during the chaotic times. The closer to the destination you got, even more feverish your dreams became. The remaining members of your ragtag fellowship were visibly sick from the stress and otherworldly pressures that had befallen on you the moment you set foot on your quest. The breaking point was the day you were to finally arrive at the dungeons. A heavy fog drowned your camp and made navigation impossible. Using a compass did no good, as the thing was just spinning in circles wildly. Distant growls and howls created unrest. Not that there was any need for that, as superstition and constant misfortune had already convinced your fellow travelers that the trip was cursed from the start. Your companions panicked and scattered to the mist. Azif himself had been sick from constant nightmares for half the trip already. You left him curled up in fetus position in his tent and ventured forward on your way. Man, Osa's a fucking badass. After walking for a while, you started to make out something behind a thick white veil. The mist revealed structures of some kind. You got to a set of old ruins, or they looked more like measly pile of rubble now. If it wasn't for the dreadful aura emanating from the deep within, you couldn't tell there was anything remarkable about this place whatsoever. Near the main entrance arc, there was a mischief archaeological site with tents and digging equipment. The site looked abandoned. On the other side, there was On the other side, there was a side entrance to the dungeons with stairs leading down to... Ooh! He found the dungeon from Fear and Hunger. Obviously, I mean, that's what we're talking about. That's literally where you start the game in Fear and Hunger, the first game. There was a dead horse, too. I wonder that fucking... maybe he killed that goddamn horse. And examine the tents, examine the main entrance, examine the side entrance. Okay, so let me think about it. So if he goes through the main entrance, he finds the big area, the big main area. He finds the ball. If he goes right... he finds... oh, he could run into a lot of scary things. Let's go into the side entrance. Cautiously, you walk down the slippery stairs only to find a cave-in. The hallway had a totally collapsed and there seemed to be no way around it. Oh, shit. Buried under the rubble, there was an old skeleton in a medieval leather armor crushed under a ton of rocks. You didn't want to suffer the same fate with the skeleton, so you returned back. Oh, shit. Near the main entrance arcs, there was a makeshift archaeological site. Okay. Wow, so the side entrance collapsed. Alright, let's examine the tents then. The archaeological site seemed relatively new, maybe a couple of years old at tops. There was no signs of people. Whoever had set it up had long abandoned the place too. All the documents and reports were written in Bremen, so you couldn't tell what exactly those people were looking for. This might have been just a regular archaeological incursion that stumbled into the certain doom unknowingly. If these truly were the dungeons of Fear and Hunger, even in their current state, they would surely swallow unprepared tourists whole. Near the main entrance... Alright, let's head into the main entrance. By the way, this is really long, and I apologize, but hopefully this is kind of interesting to some people, because it's kind of interesting to me. Mel Torme, thank you so much for the 2 years. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Kane Chan, thank you for the 28 long months sub. Dense Knight, thank you for the 38 months. Jesus, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Pajak, thank you for the 25 months as well. And by the way, chat, soon we're going to have some cool new sub badges. I know the sub badges we have now, they look nice, but there's a couple of them, you know, kind of lazily put in there. Soon we're going to have a bunch of really cool new ones. I can't wait for everybody to see them. They're so sick. Fear and Hunger lore is always interesting. It is. I actually really love the lore in this game. Alright, let's go in the main entrance. Moth Milk, thank you for the 50 months, dude. The moment you stepped inside the dungeon walls, you felt immense otherworldly pressure. You understood that the place would drain any normal person to the brink of madness and starvation in a matter of mere hours. You had to be efficient about this. Even if the day was still bright, the darkness seemed to suffocate all light. You could barely see anything ahead of you. You lit up a torch. Okay, so the madness is going to go down slower. You stood at the vestibule of the dungeons. To your left, you saw a doorway leading to what seemed like a kitchen. There was a small room with the old wooden furnace in front of you, and to your right there was a closed door. God, if I go to it would seem like a kitchen. There was a small room with old wooden furniture to the front of you. Let's go to the room actually, let's go to the kitchen. The room had small stools around the large wooden table covered in cobwebs and old stains. At the end of the room, there were old cupboards and kitchen utilities that had collapsed on the ground. The other corner had a roll of wooden barrels. Check the wooden barrels. The barrels might have once stored food and items, but that was hundreds of years ago. There was nothing useful there anymore. Suddenly you heard loud banging and screeching coming from the entrance hall. Adrenaline was rushing through you as you ran back to see just what was causing the noise. The door closed, jolting from its hinges. Something big was trying to force its way through the door. Whatever it was created inhuman guttural sounds between it swinging at the door. Oh shit. Hide in the room in front of you. You checked the room for any good spots to hide and decided to crouch behind the bookshelf. The place gave you a good vantage point while hiding you in the shadows. The door crashed open. You saw a dark silhouette of a gigantic malformed being push the door. Oh no, they have a big stinger? The creature made gurgling noises as it slowly wandered to the kitchen. You used this chance to sneak past this thing to the dark corridor where it first came from. Only the creature had clearly gotten used to the darkness. It sensed you the moment you got out of your hiding spot. You changed to the unknown darkness. You charged to the unknown darkness without a second thought. You ran as fast as you could, creating distance to the malformed beast with each step. You couldn't see much in the darkness, but your door frame that had light shining through its crack caught your attention. You tackled the door open and stumbled to an overgrown courtyard. Quickly glancing back at the dark corridor, you noticed that the beast was nowhere to be seen. You figured that the last rays of the setting sun still kept it at bay. Okay, so I think I know where he is. He's in the courtyard. You took a breather and slowly walked across the yard. The grass had taken a sickly yellowish color, and the setting sun created ominous shadows as its rays hit the lone gallows standing at the center of the enclosure. As you managed to focus your thoughts, you realized that there was an additional voice echoing in your head. Somewhere or someone was calling you from the depths of this forsaken fortress. There was something very curious about this echo. You needed to find its source. Not like you had a choice, but to delve deeper as the sun rapidly setting down, stripping you from the last barrier that kept the murderous beast hiding in the shadows. The courtyard led to another door, to the darkness. You pushed forward. You were at the foyer of the dungeons. The hall was large. To your left was a lavatory. To your right there was a long corridor leading to total darkness, and before you rose a large stairway up. Now, if I remember correctly, that the only thing that's there in that left side is a shithole. Check the dark corridor. Your torch slowly pushed away the darkness as you advanced towards the unknown. The further you got, the stronger the echoes inside your head became. You couldn't make out words clearly, but this was definitely the right decision to head. Man, I hope that in the future, whenever like all the updates are done with this game, somehow I hope they could fucking animate this and you could play through this section where you're exploring the old dungeon of fear and hunger like hundreds of years after the first game. That'd be so sick. Because this just sounds so cool, man. You put your torch slowly. Your torch slowly pushed away the darkness as you advanced towards the unknown. The further you got, the stronger the echo inside your head became. You couldn't make out words clearly, but this was definitely the right direction to head. A larger room opened up behind a set of rusty iron bars. Your torch revealed human-like figures that stood still just beyond the radius of the light. Upon closer inspection, you noticed that these figures were medieval iron maidens, human-shaped torture devices that had seen practical use judging from the old stains that formed from the seeping blood of the victims. The room had numerous other torture devices as well. Most of them would probably be inoperative to this day and age. Among them, you saw an old reinforced chest, and at the back of the room, you saw a corridor leading to the cell. Check the chest. The chest looked old. It might as well have been medieval for all you knew. As you tried opening it, you realized the lock was still fully functioning. You couldn't open it without a proper key. Ah, damn it. You felt a cold draft run across the chamber. The draft seemed to be guiding you towards a dark corridor at the end of the room. Check the dark corridor. The corridor that opened up was a long one with multiple cell doors covering each side. At the end, there were large bars sealing off a staircase. Only a rusty old lock stood in your way towards the deeper darkness. Okay, so he's in the little prison area. Let's check the gate at the end of the corridor. Despite being ancient, the lock seems surprisingly durable. You figure that you'd need a key or something similar to open the pathway down. Alright, let's check the cell doors. All the doors were locked. Your torch barely lit any of the cells, so there was no telling what was inside of them. The corridor that opened up. Alright, so there's nothing there. Check the chest. Return to the foyer. Check back at the cells. Let's return here. Okay, so it didn't want me to go to the dark corridor. Let's check out the stairway. Helly, thank you for the 39 months, by the way. Ms. Valentine with the gifted sub to Baphomet. Enjoy that. The wide stairway led to an old Almerian sacrificial altar with the skeleton crucified to it. Okay, I know what room we're in now. Next to the altar, there was a side path leading to deeper inside the fortress. Okay. Let's go check the side path. If this is going the left side, oh god, hopefully he doesn't hit that trap. I think I know where he's at. The path was a narrow corridor crudely made from misshapen bricks and stones. It looked like the floor had collapsed at certain points, but you were able to hop over the trench with ease. The large room opened up before you. The room stood out with its finer decor, spiral floor tiling, and its many bookcases covering the walls. The southern corner of the room had a small doorway shrouded in darkness. North end corner was more dilapidated than its caved-in ceiling and all. Search the bookshelves. Most of the books that were still left had been growing mold from hundreds of years, but were a handful of manuscripts that appeared surprisingly new. Ooh, Grogorov's Skin Bible. I feel like Grogorov's Skin Bible might be the best right now. That might be pretty useful for him. The manuscripts all seemed to be part of a bigger compilation, and you would have loved to have all of them with you, but you had a job to do, and you couldn't burden yourself with too much extra luggage. A large room opened up before you. The room stood out with its finer decor. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit. Oops. Check the doorway. Your torch slowly lit up the small room and revealed a wooden desk with drawers and a carpet that was from the Eastern Sanctuaries, judging from its patterns, and a partly eaten corpse that seemed to be part of an archaeological expedition. Search the body. The corpse belonged to one of the adventurers who had delved here with the archaeological expedition. That's what his outfit told you, at least. It was the traditional safari outfit you had seen in movies. Someone or something had been chewing on the body. There were human-like bite marks all over the torso and neck. I found tobacco, a blue vial, and prison keys. Okay. Prison keys is good. Faint whining and moaning could be heard from the partly eaten archaeologist. The corpse had trouble getting back on his feet, but after a small stumble, he already turned his attention on you. Slowly, one step at a time, the ghoul approached you with his mouth stretched unnaturally open. Ignore it and return to the foyer. Yeah, let's just, ignore it. You cautiously hopped over the collapsed floor in the corridor, leading to your library. The creature was not as agile, instead face-planting on the ground as it tripped on the rubble. The ghoul was waist-deep in the trench, unable to climb back up. Desperately, he tried reaching out for you with his blood-soaked hands. The whines and growls turned into agitated shrieks as it furiously tried to snatch you. It looked like the creature was stuck. You figured you'd best just leave this area for now and explore somewhere. Okay. Let's, check out the stairway. Now we have the keys for the prison. Oh wait, this might work on the chest. Okay, never mind. Oh wait, what? Uh-oh. Loud creaks and groans could be heard behind you. Something big had just entered the foyer. You figured it must have been the malformed archaeologist from before. The sun must have set, which made it possible for the creature to advance to the courtyard. The creature must have had your scent, and his footsteps clearly closed in on you at a rapid pace. You had to act fast. The corridor opened up with a long one with multiple cell doors. Wait, the corridor that opened up was a long one with multiple cell doors covering each side. At the end, there were large bars sealing off an old staircase. Only a rusty old lock stood in your way towards the deeper darkness. Check the cell doors. You heard the creature charge through the nearby torture chamber, knocking over the Iron Maidens and crashing through the tables and chairs in pursuit of you. All the doors were locked. Your torch barely lit any of the cells, so there was no telling what was inside of them. As you turned around, your torch revealed the hulking beast right next to you. By then, it was too late to react already. The beast grabbed you violently and snapped your neck like a twig. The last thing your eyes registered was the monster's pulsating appendage hanging between his legs. No! I saw a stinger! No! Looks like all this just aroused the beast. Oh no, it's pulsating. Looks like your story ended before it ever properly began. What? I died in the prologue! Alright, well, that was Free and Hungry, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for the playthrough. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Are you fucking kidding me? I actually died in the prologue. How's that? This is the only game where you could die in the prologue. I swear. Jeez. And I died the worst way possible, to a pulsating stinger. How? Are you kidding me? Shit. Well, we gotta do all that again. My God. Oh, man. Do I have to do all that again? Holy shit. Well, I wonder if the masochism mode having anything to do with that. Let's just say yes. That's why it was much harder. Let's just skip as much as we can, right? Let's just skip as much as we can. Chuck. Learn to worship a Europa. Now I kind of want to choose this. Oh, pyromancy trick. Okay. I'm just gonna W the rest of this. Skip it forward. Advanced magic. Let's just get to the next area. Okay, head to the main entrance. Check out the room in front of you. The room had an old wooden desk in front of the partly rotten flag that hung up on the wall. The flag was that of old Rondon. The opposite wall had a half-empty bookshelf facing towards you. Behind a small pile of rubble, you saw a wooden chest covered in cobwebs and dust. Check the chest. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the chest's lock was busted. Opening the chest confirmed your suspicions. The place had been looted long before you ever entered the old ruins. Aw, man. Oh, shit, so this guy always rushes you, huh? Hide in the room in front of me. You check the room for any good hiding spot. Decided to crouch behind the bookshelf. Okay, so this ends up the same. Sneak past the thing. Typically, this slowly walked across the grass. Okay. Foyer in the dungeon. Left was a lavatory. We never did check that lavatory. Let's go check that. The toilet. Oh, God. Oh, your torch lit up a row of grimy old toilet seatings. Old blood stains were mixed with what looked like semen. You wondered how and why you knew such an exquisite little detail. I have mentioned that multiple times. Investigate the toilet. Great. There was nothing much of the toilet holes. They were just what one would expect them to be. Yep. Jump down the toilet hole? Oh my God, I could get him killed again, dude.
Wonder how many times you can die in this prologue.
Probably a lot of times. Let's just return to the foyer. I'm not gonna jump in the fucking toilet. Check out the dark corridor. Okay. Check the chest, check the corridor. You walk past all the contraptions and bizarre devices, each step sticking to the old blood covering the floor. The corridor that opened was a long one with multiple cell doors covering each side. At the end were large bars sealing off a staircase. Only a rusty old lock stood in your way towards the deeper darkness. Okay. Return to the torture chamber. Check the chest. Check the gate. Return to the foyer. Wait, did I what did I check again? Dark corridor? Staircase. Examine the altar. The altar was a typical ritual fixed to use worship. Almer, the ascended one, the sacrifice would be put to the cross and their blood would slowly be drained for days to come. Traditionally, such rituals were used for protection. Almer would look after the immediate surroundings for as long as the blood was running down the cross. Sacrifice was the cross when it was in the skeleton. There was no blood driven from the chest anymore, so the protection of Almer was... Okay, check the side path. Okay. Search the bookshelves. Check the bookshelves. Let's take a Gorgoroth Skin Bible. Search the bookshelves. Check the doorway. Search the desk this time. Desk was trash. Someone must have searched the desk. Some of the valuables has been looted a long time already. Opening a drawer revealed only an old and dusty letter important in the bottom drawer, however, seemed to be stuck. Force it open. You kicked the drawer a couple of times and managed to force it open. A lucky coin rolled out of the drawer. Faint whining and moaning could be heard from the partly eaten... Oh, fuck. I should have checked this corpse. Oh, wait. I did get the prison keys. Slowly, one step at a time, the ghoul approached you with his mouth stretched unnaturally. I can't remember if, like, hurting doesn't affect these ghouls. Ignore it and return to the foyer. Yeah. Long corridor leading to total darkness for a large stairway. Check out the lavatory, which we did. The dark corridor. Stairway. Almost sacrifice. Check the side path. He wasn't able to climb over the lavatory with his crooked mouth. You decided to keep your distance and backed away. Okay. Okay. Behind a set of rusty iron bars, your torch revealed the human-like figures that stood beyond the radius of the light. Upon closer inspection, you noticed the figures were medieval iron maidens. Among them, you saw an old reinforced chest at the back of the room. You saw a corridor leading to the cells. Uh-oh. This fucking thing again. What did I do last time? Return to the torture chamber. Despite knowing what was waiting for you there. Oh no! You barely got out of the corridor as a malformed beast charged you with full force. You got violently tackled against the wall and lost consciousness. Come on! Damn it! Osa! Man, Osa just starting his campaign is difficult, man. Jesus Christ. When am I not checking? Don't worry, we got it this time. Masochism mode. Pemopan, thank you for the 8 months, man. Alright, no, we're doing this shit. We're doing this shit. Okay. Maybe we need to do something different when we run into him for the first time. What is in front of you? And you're right, there was a closed door. Okay, so the very first area, kitchen. In the kitchen, there was a small room with an old wooden furniture in front of you. To the right, there was a closed door. Let's check the closed door. You tried opening the door, but it didn't budge. You considered forcing the door open, but then you heard faint noises coming from the other side. You could have sworn it sounded like something heavy and alive was slowly moving towards the door. You heard rumors that this place that definitely didn't want to confirm whether there was any truth to that horror story or not. You backed away from the door. Ugh. Okay, so I guess we know where this thing came from. Check out the room. Check the bookshelves. As I completed a torture, you found an old wine vial. Suddenly you heard loud banging. Okay. Wait and see what it is. Oh no. What happens if we just hide in the kitchen? You quickly waltzed inside the kitchen and pressed against the corner where you thought you could stay hidden while seeing what you were up against. The door crashed open. You saw a dark silhouette. Could you make a gurgling noise? You use this chance to sneak past it. Okay, so you always sneak past it. Okay. So we're back here. Back at the foyer. Lavatory. Alright, let's check out the corridor. Sit there just beyond the radius of the lights. Monk comes from especially yours. That figures with media of iron made his human shaped torture device. See practical judgment from the old saints formed seeping blood and their victims. Room had numerous torture devices as well. Ones would probably be inappropriate at day and age. Among them were reinforced chests. At the back of the room, you saw a corridor leading to old cells. Wait, we have to check out actually the stairway first. Check the side path. Because that's where the body is. Okay. Check the doorway. Check the body. Okay. Ignore it and return to the foyer. Let's just ignore it. Okay, so we went down that stairway already. Dark corridor. We got the prison keys. Okay. Uh-oh. What? Every time I do that, it doesn't work. Don't laugh.
That guy's scary.
Nolan Frog. Maybe his name is not good enough as I'm dying. And this one just give up? No! Hey, don't keep a death counter for the prologue. Ow. My weenus. Soupy, thank you for the 40 months. Much appreciated. Full text adventure. Check. Eastern Sanctuaries. Honestly, I should have used all these fucking deaths to check out all the other stuff I get. See what's better. I love the idea of him sitting on the train, right? And then he's sticking all this back and then realizes he died a year ago. As he's on the fucking train.
That's a hell of a way to realize.
Yeah. Alright. The door's bad. Check out the room in front of me. Check the bookshelves. Check the wooden desk.
What a humdrum.
Oh, wait, I found a small key. Okay. That's good for the chest, actually. Hide in the kitchen. I wonder what happens if I wait and see what happens. Alright, let's check out the dark corridor. Check the chest. There we go, use small key. 2 bear traps. Oh shit. Okay. Check the dark corridor. Check the cell doors. You need a key or something similar to open the pathway down. Oh fuck, I wonder if I could use a no, the small key can't be used for that. Maybe I should jump in the shithole. The shit and semen hole, excuse me. Go back to the foyer, examine the altar, check the side path. Search the bookshelves, Grogroth. Search the bookshelves. Check the doorway. Search the body. There we go. Ignore it. Check the dark corridor. So we have the prison key now. Do you think that opens up the Loud creaks. Okay. Does this open up this? You could sense his hatred homing in on you. Why? The beast is already charging towards you. I open the gate. Oh, fuck, I skipped it with W. The bars and gates seem to hold the beast for now, but you didn't want to stay and find out whether the thing could eventually break in. I swear to God, I did that last time, didn't I? Fuck's sake. Alright, we did it though. Instead, you took the stairs deeper to the darkness. The thought crossed your mind. If darkness had twisted those poor sods to become mindless beasts, would the same fate await you if you stayed at the dungeons for long enough? I think I know which stairs he's going down. He's going down the main set of stairs that leads you all the way down to the bottom area that has the door that leads you to that fucking that one city, the Maharab. And then there's also, that's where the twink was. Alright, let's see. The stairs became sticky from old gore and blood the deeper you got. The air was stale and had a rotten smell to it. The voice inside your head got louder. You still couldn't make any sense of words, but it was definitely calling for you. Deeper. You had to get deeper. That much was clear. Damn, what's calling us? I wonder if it's gonna, there's no way it's gonna be, what's his face, right? Griffith? No, he's dead. Well. You entered a huge chamber full of partly buried skeletons and rotting corpses laying about. The ground had a thick layer of dried blood and filth which had accrued around the chamber walls over the years. Each step you took echoed to dizzying heights. You couldn't see the chamber's ceiling. The walls just rose up forever to the darkness. There was 2 staircases in the chamber. One led to the ground level you had just escaped, while the other one led to the lower level. In the middle of the chamber, there was a rather new-looking wooden contraption. Oh, boy. Examine the pile of bodies. Most of the bodies have been decaying and decomposing for hundreds of years. Some bodies looked fresher than others, while some reduced to bare skeleton. The ludicrous amount of corpses did raise questions about the purpose of this chamber, but there was no one around to answer those questions anymore, so you just took everything at face value. Okay. Examine the contraption. You didn't notice the gaping hole at the center of the chamber until you got close and your torch lit up the surroundings. The wooden contraption had been built around it as a freight elevator of sorts, lifting and lowering items and people if necessary. The contraption itself stuck out, just by not being stained with blood and filth like everything else. Judging by some of the equipment around, the elevator must have been used by the same archaeologic expedition. That's a tough word to say for me for some reason. That had set up the tents outside. You could have used the contraption yourself too if you had some rope with you. Take the stairs down. The stairs leading down were sticky with the grime, like everything else in the chamber. A cold draft moved you along the chasm that awaited you at the bottom. A giant underground ravine opened up before you. Even your torch couldn't properly light up the area. There were iron grid platforms suspended above a seemingly bottomless chasm. The platforms were mounted on cavern walls and linked together with a shaky-looking bridge. The side you were on had a few individual prison cells in a row. What awaited on the other side of the bridge was shrouded in darkness. I'm trying to think, where are we now? Osa is on a fucking hell of an adventure, man. Check the prison cells. You tried opening the cell doors, but all of them appeared locked. Some of the locks were too rusty to even function properly anymore. There appeared to be no way inside the bars. Not that you missed anything important. The torchlight revealed just regular prison utilities like piss buckets, chains, and a couple of skulls belonging to the previous residents. A giant underground ravine. Okay. Examine the ravine. The grid platforms looked old and rusty. The platforms gave worrisome creaks as you walked on them. Oh no. The fact that parts of the platform had already collapsed didn't exactly reassure you to the condition. A giant underground ravine opened up before you. This is gonna go so bad. Let's walk over the bridge. Is this where Moonless was? Is this what I'm thinking of? Is this where we are? I thought we were in the bottom area. You cautiously walked up to the bridge. Just putting some weight on the thing caused a couple of nuts and bolts fall down to the endless depths. You braved across it. The bridge felt like it was about to collapse at any moment, but somehow it remained together. The other side of the ravine was more or less identical to the one where you just came. There were 3 cells in a row. At the end of the platform, there was a corridor leading away from the ravine, back to solid ground. Check the cells. All the cells were locked. One in particular caught your attention. There was a huge naked creature inside. Its features looked human, but the person must have been at least 2.5 meters tall, if not more. The upper body of the thing was shrouded in darkness. For a moment, you thought the creature was still breathing, but you figured it must have been the flickering torch creating illusions. Surely. What the hell? You walked away as quietly as possible, regardless. Man, imagine Osa fucking doing all this shit, man. Go to the corridor. The corridor took you to a small intersection. To your left, there was a doorway to a small room. To your right, the corridor continued deeper in the darkness. Check the small room. The room looked like it had once belonged to an army officer. There were numerous weapon racks in the room, positioned next to an empty shelf. At the back of the room, there was a wooden desk with an impressive-looking leather recliner behind it. Behind the desk, you noticed a small cast-iron chest and what seemed like a rusty lever. Oh boy, wait. I don't know if I want to check that lever, to be honest. Check the chest first. The chest had a thick and durable-looking lock. It must have been just that too, as it had survived the rest of the time, and undoubtedly a myriad of looters. Tried forcing it open with no luck. If all the thieves from the past several hundred years given up on the chest, it would have been unlikely it had been you would finally be the one to break the thing. You heard distant chains rattle by the chasm. Oh no. Seems like the small commotion caused by your exploration reached the ears of someone or something. Fuck. The room looked like it had once belonged to an army officer. There were numerous weapon racks. Weapon rack. A few swords and spears left in the rack. It looked like they might have been once more. Looters probably taken everything that looked half decent and valuable. One of the swords wasn't complete rubbish, and one of the spears appears to be in surprisingly good iron spear or officer's sword. Let's go for an iron spear. A loud creak echoed from the ravine. The dungeons were dead silent apart from the small ruckus caused by you going to the officer's room. Whatever still lived in the darkness would hear you loud and clear. Oh no. Fuck. I have a feeling if I check the lever, it's gonna go, okay, you did 3. Now this thing's in the room with you. Check the lever. It looked like a mechanical lever used to control something. You tried pulling it, but it was stuck. It didn't budge even a little. It was a curious little thing, but its purpose would remain a mystery to you. Oh no. You heard an ear-piercing screech. It sounded like a cell door was just forced open, steadily scraping sounds closed in on you as you felt a terrifying presence advance in the darkness. Hide behind the wooden... Why would I just stand there and wait and see what happens? Fucking hide at least. You hid behind the desk and tried to get a decent vantage point. As the scraping noises grew louder and louder, a huge humanoid creature entered the room. The thing was naked, revealing its abnormally muscular and scarred physique. Its left arm was missing, replaced with what looked like a long pole or rod full of... Oh no! Wait! It's a fucking crow mauler! Oh no! Oh no! The most striking feature, however, in this abomination was its head. The thing had the head of a crow, and it was not just a mask. The feathers were growing down its neck, too. Its empty, glaring eyes seemed to stare right through you from the darkness of the doorway. The crow gave a loud caw that was mixed with the deep, resonating growl of an anguished man. That was all the warning you got as it charged straight at you. Oh no. The creature swung furiously at you with its mauler arm. Cast hurting on it. You didn't have time to even start chanting the spell as the mauling arm crushed you against the floor. The creature knew perfectly well how to utilize the dreadful weapon as its thorns and spikes scraped the skin of your back. You were surprised by the mercy shown by the crow. You were surprised by the mercy shown as the crow finished you quickly with just one additional swoop that broke your spine. God fucking damn it! But I'm on the train! That's me there! What, they put my body in the train? God, I knew it too. I said it. I said it would be. Apparently we're just playing the Fear and Hunger frickin' text adventure game.
I can't imagine how scary the main game is if this is what the intro is.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I've been reading for an hour. But I want to see what happens. I ain't gonna bitch out. We can't bitch out. I can't believe the crow mauler was there. I knew it too. It's always the third time. Velo, thank you so much for the 57 months. Dense Knight, thank you so much for the gifted sub. To Spider Jesus, very nice of you. Cookie12, thank you for the 29 months. All Dirt, thank you for the 7 months. And Soupy with the 40 months. Much appreciated. Don't worry, guys. There is a video game here. I promise it's not just a text adventure game. There's stuff. Stuff to do. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill that thing. That's the fucking crow mauler. Oh, I don't think so. Bookshelves. Maybe wait and see what it is. Let's hide in the room. Okay. Check the dark corridor. Oh wait, go back. No. Stairway. Side path. Bookshelf. Check the doorway. Search the body. The body does give you better stuff than checking the other thing. Ignore it. Check the Dark corridor. Check the chest. Oh wait, no, we didn't get the thing for the chest. Alright. Check the gate at the end of the corridor. Okay. We gotta find rope. That's what we need. Slainer, thank you for the 32 months, man. I appreciate that, dude. And I'm alright, Slainer. Thank you, man. Need to get good at text adventure. I don't really. They don't make them anymore, to be honest. This is the first time I've ever played a text adventure game.
Marika's tits.
Examine the pile of bodies, examine the contraption. Take the stairs down. I know it's probably bad, but examine the ravine. Return to the upper floor chambers. Walk over the bridge. Go to the corridor. Return to the other side. Let's go to the corridor. Check the small room. Let's first do the weapon rack. Let's grab a spear. Okay. Let's check the lever. Unless the levers would freeze the thing. The crow mauler. Okay. Return to the corridor. No, why did I check this? Oh, oh, shit. Head deeper into the darkness. Alright. Your torch pushed away the darkness. The dancing light flickered on the lone skeleton chained to the wall. Oh, Frogman Sr. He's still there. They locked his ass up. The corridor circled back to the great chasm and its suspended platforms. The gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed on this end of the ravine. You noticed a rope tied to the platform. On the other end of the rope, you saw a corpse belonging to the archaeological expedition. This person had apparently hanged himself. The horrors of the dungeon must have been too much for him. Let's lift up the corpse. You pulled the corpse up. You were writing your assessment. The person had modern clothing that looked like that of a stereotypical Western archaeologist. The person had nothing of value. You did pick up the rope. Okay, we got the rope. Gridiron bridge connecting the two sides had completely collapsed. Examine the ravine. You saw faint shapes in the darkness. The platform seemed to continue to the other side. God knows how large this man-made area really was. The gridiron bridge. All we can do is head back. Your footsteps were the only thing echoing in the air apart from the occasional water droplet heard in the distance as you headed back. There was a doorway with a small room. Head back to the dark corridor. Oh wait, shit. Head back. Go check out the cells. Oh no. As you walked to the platforms, you heard loud screeching from one of the cells. The noise seemed to come from one of the cells at the end of the platform. Something trapped inside was causing the ruckus. A large humanoid creature replaced what looked like a long pole. Okay. You couldn't help but take a few steps back. That strong was the killing intent emanating from the thing. Attack it with your spear? Cast hurting on it? Try to slip by it. You try to slip past the creature. First, you dodged another swing coming your way, and then leaped on the annexing bridge, just barely escaping beyond the crow's reach. You ran across the bridge. The creature followed you, hot on your trail. The shaky bridge clattered under your feet. Just as you made it to the other side, the whole thing fell to pieces. The hulking mass of the crow mauler was too much for the antique construction. The creature slumped down to the endless chasm. with the collapsing parts and pieces. Let's go! Fuck that thing. He's never gonna get a date now. You were standing on a gridiron platform that was suspended. Okay. Okay. Return to the upper floor chamber. As you walked back, you once again heard the echoes inside of your head. This time, you could almost understand some words. Deeper. You must delve deeper. The correct path must have been somewhere at the bloody chamber. There were 2 staircases in the chamber. One led to the ground lever. Let's escape. Examine the contraption. You didn't notice the gaping hole. Contraption itself stuck out. Use the rope. Oh no. You tied the rope tightly to the wooden beams and threw the loose ends down the pit. A cold draft could be felt coming from the depths below. You headed down. You climbed down the claustrophobic bloody pit. The pit opened up, and the area revealed itself was even more open than the ravine upstairs. There was a huge cavern beneath the fortress ruins. The rope ended up on top of a crashed wreckage. An iron cage had crashed on the rocky ground from the pit you came from. A closer inspection suggested that it was an elevator of some kind. Needless to say, it wasn't functional anymore. You stood on ground next to the wreckage. The cavern was huge. Your torchlight left you standing in the middle of the darkness with no point of interest, apart from a makeshift campsite with a couple of tents, some archaeological equipment. Examine the wreckage. Iron frame of the elevator bent on the fall. There was still a broken chain hanging on the roof. The chain lifted and lowered the elevator. The chain was still functioning. Okay. Check the campsite. As you walked past the tent, you noticed that there was no signs of life there. The archaeological crew was gone. A couple of tents. Okay. Check the documents. The documents were written in Bremen. You couldn't make any sense of them, really. They were very official-looking papers among them, which suggested that the expedition orders came from someone high up from the Bremen office. Maybe even from the Kaiser himself? A reported document, each item found from the digging site. There were pictures of said items etched on paper. The items looked mundane for the most part, but all of them had carvings on them that were unlike anything you've seen before. They didn't match any culture you were aware of. One document caught your interest especially. It had a sketch of a cubic object, with various ornaments and sigils carved all across it. Something about this item raised the hairs on your arms and made you sick to your stomach. There was something special about this cube, no doubt about it. I think we know what cube that is. The campsite had a couple of tents. Wait, no, oh, damn it. Head to the campsite, examine the elevator wreckage, head to the darkness. You started walking to the darkness with your torch working as the only source of light. As you walked away from the wreckage, the voice echoing inside your head became more distant. The further you got, the more aggravated it got too. Whatever was the source of the voices, it obviously didn't want you to go this way. Keep on walking. You walked straight until you ran into a rock wall. The wall rose up beyond the radius of your torch. Continue along the wall. You kept walking. The ground was pretty even, and in general, the terrain was fairly easily traversable. Pretty soon, you found yourself at the edge of a cliff. The site reminded you of the ravine upstairs. Most likely, the chasm before you was the very same. The place looked like a dead end, so you traced back your footsteps back to the elevator wreckage. Okay, so I went all the way back. That proved out to be more difficult than you expected. The ground was hard, so there were barely any footsteps left on it. After meandering about for a good while, you stumbled upon the wreckage just by sheer accident. Lucky you. See, guys, I am lucky. I'm good. Okay. You stood on solid ground. Examine the elevator records. Check the campsite. Was there anything other than this? Go to the digging site. Oh, there we go. The digging site was bigger than how it looked initially. The site expanded to nearby cliffs and wooden platforms leading down to a dark chasm. Go down the wooden platforms. Oh boy. You descended below to the darkness. The echo inside your head returned once again. Misguided soul. Can't you hear my call? The words were clear this time around. Good. Finally. The voices became ever more clearer. The archaeological crew had been digging deep and revealed something that should have stayed hidden. Ancient structures could clearly be seen protruding from the rocky surface. The structures looked almost like remains of a city from another time. The wooden platforms took you straight to them, and the ladder was set to lead you inside what looked like a temple or some other place of worship. You climbed it. Most of the temple was dilapidated by the time, but you could still spot some murals on the wall that depicted rituals and gods not known in this day and age. Even if you only witnessed glimpses of something larger, the scale of the building already impressed you. It was unlike anything you had ever seen. Eastern sanctuaries, the city of Amon, Abyssonia, they all paled in comparison. The voice inside your head was getting louder. This way, this way, this way. You dug the rubble with your bare hands. You turned over wooden structures and pushed away a stone pillar. And there it was, the source of the voice. A burnt and withered head. A severed head to be more. No fucking way it's this guy. That's the voice that was in our head? It was the fucking head, the damn wizard head? The head had deep lined. How the hell is he still alive? He got fucking set on fire by Grogoroth. The head had deep lines running across it. In the place of its eyes were dark and empty sockets. The only hair on the head was sparse mustache under its big nose. I wasn't expecting a worm like you weaseling its way this deep to the dungeons, but I'll take what I get. All earthworms do, after all, is dig. Your garments. Maybe you do have more than a camel's spunk in place of your brains. You are a yellow mage, are you not? You confirmed the suspicions of this beheaded oddity. Figures. That is why a measly maggot like yourself could hear my call. Very well. Kneel before me, for I'm your master. Nas'hrah, the doom and terror of the modern man. The name Nas'hrah, that was a name you were not expecting to hear. It was a name even the yellow mages only talked in the darkest hour of the night. Nas'hrah, the harbinger of the burning crusade. Nas'hrah, the bringer of torments, the doom and terror of the modern man. The great wizard from the eastern sanctuaries went by many names. He indeed was your master, for this beheaded wizard was the one who gave birth to the yellow mages and their ideology. Only that had happened over 1,000 years earlier. There were no records of Nas'hrah for at least 500 years. You are a lucky bastard, lucky indeed. There was a man I skinned alive. After that, there is a man I want skinned alive. After that, I want to rip off their spines, those maggots. They will slump before me, limp and feeble. Hey, why's he gotta add limp to that? Your master seemed to be surprisingly up to date with the twists and turns of the world had taken since his absence. He had a mission for you. As a yellow mage, you were supposed to follow your own ambitions and greed. But there was a lot you could learn from this death-defying wizard that could further your knowledge on dark matters greatly. You decided to play along. You were sure that this terror of the modern man was perfectly aware of your reasoning too. That was the typical relationship between a master yellow mage and their apprentice after all. You were to travel to a small country in the eastern Europa with the beheaded wizard to a town called Prehevil. Did we finally make it? Oh my god. Your master promised events of cosmic proportions. The stars were aligned for something big to happen, something that would turn the tides of the world for good. The head left out details from his history on purpose, but that did little to bother you. You had just jumped to the deep ends of the otherworldly world, you couldn't have asked for more. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for the trip? Finally! God, man. That took like an hour. Holy shit. That's pretty cool, though. I can't believe Osa actually found and explored the freaking Fear and Hunger tunnel. Yeah, all that to grab a fucking head that deflects spells. Great. With this little information about the task at hand, how did you prepare for this trip? Let's take some magical goods. Tobacco and condensed lavender. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd seen nightmares of the horrors that would wait you in Prehevil. Whatever the price, the opportunity was too interesting to pass. With mixed feelings, you continued onward. Yes. Please save my fucking character history. I skipped the intro? I'll watch it again. Is it the same? Oh yeah, with the little girl and everything? Am I going to try and save the salaryman this run? I had an idea on how to save him, so the only time we ran into him properly was when we jumped down the well, and then he like was there, but then he died, and then the other thing saved us. So I'm wondering if I kill that guy with the moose dick, does this guy save me and he doesn't die, and he joins my party? Maybe. And then Needles kills him, so I'm wondering if I have to kill Needles for that. No.
We should go get the goat.
Maybe we could get the goat. You feel like someone was watching you while you slept. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. We're in his radius now. Better not let me down now. Oh, that's cool. So is the wizard going to talk to me throughout this playthrough? That's kind of sick. Hello? Okay, just pitch black. So do I have the wizard equipped? We have herding and pyromancy trick. Okay, so we have fire and herding, which is pretty good. So we do have the beheaded wizard. We also have a chak, which increases our magical attack. Instantly good. All this does is deflect stuff. Okay. Apparently we also have an iron spear. The spear is going to be better than the knife we have. Let's pop that on. We have our lucky coin that we found. Blue vial, condensed lavender. Dude, our health actually goes up to what, 125 it said? That's pretty good. Hey, it's Froctaro. Hey, I know you from that Fear and Hunger series on YouTube. Oh, red herb. Purifying talisman. Now you can get head on the road? You mean get ahead on the road, like start walking? Right? Can I open any more of these? Uh-oh.
You! I've been looking for you everywhere.
This fucking thing. How about we be aggressive with it? Get your hands off of me. A feisty one. The eyes of the janitor bulge out from their sockets as his expression intensifies. We can do it the hard way, too! No! Oh, fuck, I thought I was gonna run away. Ew. His dick, though. Why can't I use hurting? Oh, it needs a ref point. Guys, that's just his sacks. Like, that's where he puts coins in that thing. God of Nah, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, by the way. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Alright. Should we aim for that thing? I burned his dick off. Miss! Nice miss! Look at that. Ref point. Who's hurting? On the arm? Wow, that only did that much damage? Oh, come on! God damn it. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. See? This is what you get for not listening to me. You deserve every bit of what's coming, you maggot. Oh, you chopped my eggs off. Ah! Damn it. Get back to work. Sir, might I have a tissue, please? Might I have a tissue to clean the blood? Your voice is echoing from the beheaded wizard. Chicken shit. Do as the man told you. Get back to work. Okay, sir. Who's gonna clean my legs, though? Help. Does anybody want to help my legs? They're little. Oh, here we go. Is Froctero here? Who are they? Alright, now we're here. Fear's getting a hold of you. Yeah, I'm pretty scared. Anybody would be at this point, to be honest. Ah, there you are. The moon. It must be the moon god, you ponder. You've read some vague tales about it during the time at the Amon libraries. Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You were going deeper into that rabbit hole. To show his goodwill, my master has mended your wounds and tattered this one. What a joy. Now you are safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Thank you? No, you are welcome. Since your words could not possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that he is the delinquent one, Rare, the trickster moon god. You knew it. And me? You can call me Perkle. I am just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. Perkel. The name does sound familiar to you, but you are not sure where you've heard it before. You are the dreamer. He is the dream. My master has invited you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. The festival of Termina is upon us. Termina. You finally remember where you've heard the name Perkel before. The deity is often linked with the so-called Festival of Termina. Information about the festival is murky, but it is often associated with times of great turmoil. Many massacres in history have been blamed on this deity and the moon. Horrible acts have been committed in the name of lunacy. You can't remember much else. The moon god in general is shrouded in great mystery and his ways are often unexplained. It is only natural. All this must have come so sudden to you. This must all be very confusing to you, so I won't burden you with any more exposition and information at this moment. Just head towards the tower. That is all you need to know. Let us meet again under the moonlight. Well, he did fix my legs. Wake up, maggot! The train, it seems to have stopped. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. I trust you got the gist of things. Let us proceed. We have work to do. Something seems off, though. This is not Moon God's usual modus operandi. Trust no one, but me, obviously. As long as you do what I say, I don't actually care about the trust part either. Now, move it, maggot! Si, senor! Yeah, the lore that comes from the head, since he's obviously, like, has existed for a long-ass time. Combat manual, Prehevil. No, I didn't mean to rest! Already I fucking used up one of my rests. Idiot. How are they wait, what? How are they dead? What the fuck? What are you pointing at? Well, no, it's not the first day. Is it?
I thought it goes half a day.
It's like half a day, right? I did the same thing last time, too. I wake up instantly and then just go to sleep. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What? What just happened?
Well, it reset forward.
What the fuck was that? How'd I get moon scorched? What?
Oh, you know that's a rat.
Oh, there's no resting in masochism mode? Oh.
Well, that makes a difference.
You had no saves in this? I see. I didn't know you got no saves in masochism mode. I didn't know that. I didn't know all that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It starts on day 3 in masochist mode.
Wait, what?
That's what China said.
Wait, this starts on day 3?
And no companions. Great.
Wait, what? So that means I can't even get the endings I'm trying to get.
Yeah, so we might as well just do the normal one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, how does this... No way. Why didn't anybody tell me?
I know, chat never backseat.
How do you guys not backseat me and it's useful? There's no fucking point in playing in this mode. I want the other endings. You can't get the other endings unless it's pre-day 3. God damn it. Okay, I could get one ending. One of the endings, I have to get into the Hollow Tower in day 3 after eliminating all the contestants. I had to kill everybody. Fuck. I mean, I knew I had to do that. I didn't know that I didn't get... Son of a bitch. Wait, so does that mean everybody's not going to be out here then? Oh yeah, by myself. Interesting. So everybody's already moon scorched, huh? So it's day 3. Well, I kind of want to see a little bit of what this mode has to offer. Maybe we'll just play a little bit on this and see how it goes. Because I could get one of the endings, but it's I have to get to the tower. But I have to kill everybody. The rat. Okay, lavender. Damn, that means we can't even use our new abilities that we got. My freaking red arc build. Dang it. Okay, so I'm curious who's alive. Or what's alive. The moon god has noticed me. What does that mean? That reminds me, I should probably... Green herb. But I should just use my other thing, but what are you gonna do? Alright. Green herb. Bispo Farce here. Thank you for the 42 months. Much appreciated. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What was that? Uh-oh. Oh, something's wrong with me. I heard a noise. Oh, there's something chasing me, I think. What is that? Termina is upon us. What?
You can't be outside for too long before you die.
Great.
This was crazy.
All right. All right. Can't be outside. Can't be inside. Let's try again. So the only way to save in this is to use the Book of Fear and Hunger? I'd imagine.
Maybe the things on the ground.
Well, this should be at least fun. See if I could get anything going. Alright, then maybe it would be better to head up fast. Just, yeah, why not just stay in the train and fucking masturbate until I die? Maybe if I head up this way first. So my assumption is, as soon as the moon god notices me, I gotta get inside. Go, 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 go. To be fair, I don't know if being in the sewers is necessarily the best place, but we can go from the sewers around, actually. So we don't have to go into the sewers. But that means we're going to be outside for a while if we go this way. Oh, God. We can't even actually... Oh, fuck. Yeah, we can't go into the sewers. The only reason I was able to enter last time is because, okay. Yeah, let me go. What's going on here? Skills. Burn his arms. All right, cool. He's holding a 50 cal. That's a 50 caliber from Call of Duty 4. Oh my God. This is not what I expected. Holy shit. Okay. Trying to think what would be the best path to go. I found chalk. Look at me tagging. I don't know why I did that, actually. I don't have a sacrifice for it. So that's kind of useless now I think about it. Chat, where should I go?
Can we reach that old man's shed to reset the time?
Maybe. Oh, it is also the wrong circle, isn't it? Fucking idiot. It's fine. I'm gonna fucking die anyways. Ooh, raw meat for Moonless. Look at all that rotten meat we got for Moonless already. Yeah, I think we're going to have to run to the woodsman's thing. Oh, but then we're going to run into the woodsman. Alright, he noticed me. Alright. We're inside his home now. Oh, I found paprika. Get that, glass shards. So from here, the next recipes. From here, the next era is the town, and we have that one guy's little thing. Okay. Or we can go left and try to go into the tunnels. But needles might be down there. But that's probably the best option we have. You have to go get a hexen table. I know. The only hexen table is literally at the end of the game. Okay. Hello, goat. Wait, isn't there 2 dogs here as well? Fuck. Wait, no, this is the town. Crap, 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 crap. No, 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 no. Run! Okay. God damn. How long do I have out there? Holy shit, dude.
70 seconds.
That did not seem like... That was like 20 seconds. Sir, I have 4 shillings. May I please have something? Anything. I don't want to waste my money on any of this. Okay. So from here... Oh, fuck. If we go all the way to the right... You do have the slums with the moon scorched. They do have a lot of places to get inside houses over there. We can make our way to the tunnels from there as well. Oh. All of his muscles seem to tense up at the heat of an attack. I wonder how much damage my spear does compared to oh, way more than anything else. God damn. tackled me. What the? Are you serious? It missed? Ah. 68 seconds. Great.
Once you see the message.
And that guy's out of his fucking thing now.
It pauses if you see an enemy too. I'm going to find
What did I get? Ooh, a lucky coin. A egg. I just open it. I need something in here. Nothing is good in this world. Everything is bad. I found a sewer wench. No. Oh, I'm dead. Why is she running at like that? Leave me alone. Suicide is always an option. Do you think I can convince him to just take my body instead? Alright, we'll take the arm real quick and then... Maybe we should just start a new run. Wait, what? Guys, wait, I'm still alive! The pigs wouldn't hurt me. I'm in touch with nature. I've saved many of you. I only eat vegetables. No, they're eating me! The pigs are eating me a lot! Maybe we just start a new run. Yeah. God damn it. I didn't think we were gonna get all that. Listen, I ain't ready for all that. So when I upload this video to YouTube, what do I call it? I'm a failure loser?
You finally learned what Masako mode.
hair.
By the way, we didn't even get to the point where your hunger decreases so fast.
Yeah.
Like crazy fast.
What a crazy ass tough mode, man. Holy fuck. I guess I should probably just do the text adventure and just speed through it really fast.
Yeah,
Or nah, let's just do the abridged version. What do you get with the abridged version? I'm kind of curious.
that's so you get worse spells.
I'm curious what you get. Check. Magic from Eastern Sanctuaries. More advanced techniques. Hurting. Secret item in the text adventure? What do you get? Oh, I see. Okay. So we found Nas'hrah real fast. So what was the other item that I could have gotten? Because I got everything. The only thing I guess I missed out on were the things I could have gotten from the chest. And skip the intro as well, might as well. Alright. We can skip past all the text adventure stuff. We got Nas'hrah. Fine. What was the item that I could have gotten, chat? Viceroy, thank you for the 14 months. You missed a loot from the body and the skin Bible. No, I got the skin Bible. I think just the loot from the body is the only thing that I didn't get. The only other things I could have gotten was the loot from the body and the loot from the chest, which last time I opened the chest and I got 2 bear traps. And I have the same spells, hurting and pyromancy trick. And I got my iron spear and I got my chuck. I got everything that matters. I didn't get a second lucky coin. True. That's really it. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it.
An item to give you plus 5 agility is what Jack said.
What? Whoa.
Now he's gonna go back. Now he's
I think you have a search a specific desk multiple times. Don't remember the item was a key or a mask. An amulet. Plus 5 agility? Really? What's the character name? His name is Oland. And in parentheses, frog. I do have the head, yeah. The head is part of his story. I think you always get the head. Unless you skip it, maybe? Wait, what? Why is there no sign on the ground? Oh, it's because it's the first day. Alright, everybody's chilling. We didn't see the blonde guy at all during my first run. What's this shit show now? I love the beheaded wizard. Oh, the sleepy one got up. She didn't call me a sleepy Chad like she called the other guy. Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm on my way. Oh? Day 1. Yeah, I quit masochistic bow. That should just fuck that. August. Should I just attack everybody? A bit foggy. True enough. But it is peaceful in its own right, don't you think? If you say so. What brings you here? Oh, nothing much. A twist of fate, perhaps? I'm just passing through. Okay. So nobody really has anything too interesting. Henrique. Ah, this is the dude who talks about Abella's ass. So I didn't see a Henrique at all in my playthrough. Then there's me. Introduce yourself. He doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. Fuck, that was so cool. He said I'll get to go sightseeing. Okay. Dog, what you got coming towards happening to you, you just wait and see. There's some shit. If only I could warn you. Ooh, a carrot.
What a humdrum lad you are.
A goat hoof. This really is my lucky day. Isn't that what they say? If you find a goat hoof, that's a lucky day. No, they should have kept the moon god seeing you for even the regular playthrough. Imagine how often people would have just, nah, that's just too much. That's crazy. That it only works well with Olivia because she's so fast. She could fucking speed her way into the next area. Dan Coder, thank you for the 8 months. And Jada Sensei, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that here. Thank you, thank you. Am I gonna recruit the goat? I don't know how. I've heard he's awful to recruit. Like, he's just a stupid character. I heard that he only eats. Doesn't he only eat carrots, which are super rare, and that he does like no damage? For Paula did a run where he played masochistic mode with Olivia. He couldn't use her wheelchair. Is it because you get it on the first day? That's kind of funny. Wait, does she just crawl around then? That's really funny. What was I gonna check? I wanted to see. What? Oh, okay. I need this circle here, but I don't know if I want to waste this on this. Do I? Oh, I don't have chalk. I'm an idiot. Oh, this guy. What is that? What on earth is going on? They are dead. They are dead. You know what I might try doing? I might try to save this guy. Should report this to someone. The local police. Yeah, report it to the police, man. I have an idea that I want to try, and since we're so early on, I do kind of want to give it a go. So we're going to try it out. We have to try to kill the huntsman, right? And then we jump down the well. Don't think I have a weapon for, like a gun to shoot him with early on. Just terminize upon us. Alright. Oh god, that dick is still the worst thing I've ever seen. I lost my arm? Honestly, I thought taking his appendage out would make it so that I can one-shot him. I think I've made a mistake. Wait, can I aim for the head and not have a decent chance of hurting? No. He's already lost a goddamn arm. Oh my god, I'm gonna die in the dumbest fucking way. I may die here. He has no arms and he's whooping me. I should have just attacked his body from the beginning. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Who needs arms? You're a wizard. I would still like my arm. We need to take that hatchet. That's the first thing we should have done. I still think the beginning of this game is more difficult than the beginning of the first Fear and Hunger. Like when you have nobody and you're by yourself, this game is still fucking so difficult. In my opinion. And yeah, you can regrow your limbs. I know you can. Ow. Robbie Bobby Zock, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Wait, can you only get a Bella on day 2? Chat? Or is she you can get her whenever? Or is it after the first rest? You had to get her on day 1? Like, I can't go to the thing now, right? Or can I? Is she at the entrance right now? Have I had a massive orgasm already? Not yet. No. Day 1 morning. You must get to the bunker where she is and she will moonscorch by day 1. Damn, she moonscorched that fast? She needs a stronger will. I guess we can go grab her now. Salaryman, try not to get hacked up, yeah? Stay alive, bud. Don't die now. Bella's a great first party member. Might go grab her. We're gonna have to kill her at the end though. So the endings we're going for right now. I guess we could do both endings maybe with Osa. I want to get a red arc build going. I'm not sure what I need for that, but we'll see once we get to our first hexen table. But all our endings require us for everybody to die, no matter what, anyways. So. Okay. I think the easiest would be is get a 4-man party, and then kill everybody with this 4-man party, and then go touch the Moonscorch door, get everybody Moonscorch, and then slowly kill everybody. I think that's the tactic I'm probably gonna end up using. Oh fuck me! I turned on. What the fuck is that? How did I even do that? WebGL mode. What even the fuck is that? How do I turn that off? I was trying to. What button was that? Chat, how do I turn off that thing in the corner? WebGL mode. How did I do that? I was trying to fucking press escape to bring this menu up to heal myself. I have hacker mode on. Stay away from me, beast. Burn the dog. What? I can't believe he fucking missed too, to be honest. Holy shit. F1 or F2? Oh, wait, what? Okay, there we go. F2. What in the hell? Again? Nice miss. You're gonna miss 2 anyways, so it's fine. Ay, Diosito, he got me. Okay, well, fuck me then. I don't have any goddamn white vials, do I? Oh boy. I'm sure we'll find some. Where's my honey at? There she is. She's like, what are you doing here? Oh, I said, what are you doing here? She said, what am I doing here? What are you doing here? Alright, let's check it out. I know who's gonna be down here. Abella. Okay. You are more than welcome. Alright, first party member. Abella, watch me open this chest up. First try. A fucking choc. Could I use 2 chocs? Oh, shit. Wait, does that actually work? Oh. Double choc, Abella. TNT Heaven, thank you so much. And welcome to the Church of Cookie. Man, we need fucking stuff for my goddamn mind, man. Let's look around here for a little bit. I'm sure we're going to end up running out of here, though. We need a white vial. Pretty bad. Mm-mm. Chalk. Gunpowder. Lantern. This place is just chalk. Full of surprises, isn't it? Wait, no, I ain't mean to do that. Run. Okay. How's my health? 95. Oh no, wait. Is that the salesman? The salaryman's already fucking dead. That was fast. Well, alright. I actually don't know. So I'm assuming that as soon as you enter this area with a Bella, that triggers his death. That's my assumption. And I'm sticking to it. Got a red herb. A goat hoof. Goat hoof? I hardly know her. Damn, I got a chainmail dress from that shit? Fucking poison. Chainmail dress. She has her... Okay, she does have her wrench, which is good. Yeah, Tanaka dies so fast. And he dies in just about every way you could think of, to be honest. Oh, there's fucking... Oh, that guy's such a badass, man. Oh, I thought he'd be open. Wheat flour. I think he opens up after day 1. Vodka. Vodka's actually good. If you just don't trigger the event, Tanaka won't die. You really just need to leave as soon as you get here on your side. I see. That just started my playthrough. So I had a situation where I started on the hardest difficulty, and then Osa has a big ass like long story in the beginning where it's like a whole text adventure thing, which is really cool. But then I realized it's just I am built for masochist mode, so then I went back. If one kills Needles in the city before reaching the bunker, which might means finding the bolt cutters, opening the gates with the to find Needles. The next area just getting to be a sewer, saving Henrique. The player should only find a hat on the ground and explore the bunker at this point. Talking to Prehevil also doesn't add to the death counter, but it can be found near the train. I see. Can you recruit Tanaka?
Looks like it. You gotta be real specific though.
I should have tried. If I die, maybe I might make an effort to try.
There's loads more to it as well. That's not.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
We need a white vial, man.
Oh, he has a good story apparently, but you can't.
Bremen's elite helmet. Okay. I need a white vial. Oh. We need a thing to cut heads off. Okay, Abella. You get the other arm off? Nice. Shouldn't need more than this, to be honest. Maybe. Oh, shit. It's because he has rock hard abs. Was that screaming? That was the other chick. Small key. Oh, there's a nice. Bonesaw is ready. I can't believe his poison hasn't ran out yet. What the fuck? Oh. It's him. Now he fucking runs away fast, man. I wonder if we keep chasing him, if we could find him. Oh, there should be a white vial in here. Yes. Nice. Okay. Hey, look, a bed. I know slightly better now than to just rest. In fear and hunger, how dare I? Now, I know we run into what's his face with the gun later on, but he was dead. So I'm assuming if we find him on like day 1, we probably would be pretty good to save his ass. Skills. She has a wrench toss. Oh, what happened?
That mod could be fun.
Which one? There's a mod called Prehevil Nights that adds the other 6 contestants as playable characters and also a dating sim mode. They added a dating sim mode to this too. That's funny. Okay. Dead guy here. Is that a Soldier's Diary 1 in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, I think this is where I found my first gun. Mine! Run! There's ghosts in there. Okay, so then we have this house. There's also... What's upside? I think we're heading towards the village right now, right? Oh, the mansion. Jeeves. He's in there. My Jeeves. Heads. Let's go. Oh, makeshift armor. Wait, I guess Jeeves wouldn't be in there yet. I think he comes out later. Did I use the meat grinder in the first playthrough? No. I think you had to rebuild it or some shit, right? Yeah, Jeeves isn't in here until like day 2 or something. It takes a while for us to find the main character. Jeeves. What does that let me make? Oh, the light blue vials. Demetrios, thank you for the 24 long month sub. I appreciate the long time support, man. Thank you. Day 1 of the Fear and Hunger playthrough feels like so long ago. I'm gonna have her use wrench toss at the door. Can't remember what's down here. Fucking grab that shit. There you go. I just hear a heart beating. Food storage. At least we got a white vial. More rotten meat. Wheat flour and an egg. And a red herb. Another door? Oh, this one's reinforced as fuck, though. Yeah. That door is way too strong. Don't know how to loot the corner containers? You can? I don't know how. Instead of saying that, you can tell me how to do it.
I know, instead of actually teaching.
Can you get a crit on that door? You get a crit on all of them, yeah, I think. Boom! Wrench toss is great. A pigskin gas mask. Nice. Oh, it's an accessory. That works. Egg. New poems of love and torment. Should I read some poems of love and torment? Where is it? Written by Ron Chambara. The book contains age-old writings of the famed poet Ron Chambara. The book concentrates on the latter half of his lifetime in production. Poem 1. The blackened heart, stakes are high. You are also more so. Live your lie and play with my blood torso. Who would believe all your tries to blacken my name, dead crow as a prize? They say that a tear only dries. So I want to see the day even Grogoroth cries. They will come know this day as the cruel age. They will come know this page as the fourth phase. Hey, fucking bars, damn. You won't die. Bars! Oh, great, thanks. Thanks for the pufferfish. No, he was spinning. Glass vial, pipe. This place is still empty. A little goat hoof. Mushroom stew. Seem to be blocked. Blocked says who? What? How do you miss a door, you idiot? Damn it. All he needed to do was fucking 2 damage. Osa, you fool. Damn it! And now she doesn't do enough damage. Oh yeah, the priest. Okay. I thought I had a gun. Oh, only she can have a gun? Why can't Osa use a gun?
He's a mage.
What the fuck? Damn it, Osa. Okay. It's fine, his legs are broken now. Wait, did he not? Oh, there we go. Lost his balance. I was about to say, Use wrench toss as his fucking head. Oh, there we go. Got him. Ooh, it's a good thing I had a bear trap. Beat him. I don't think that's back to life, but. Oh, we have this circle. I believe this is the ritual circle for that. Yes. Yes. All right. I believe this is for sacrificing. I'm sure we'll bring people to get sacrificed here. Let's try it one more time to open this dang door. Maybe if I talk to the door. Oh, that was good. Nice. Sacrifice a goat. Oh. Might not be a bad idea. Take a little beer. I didn't even need a... Oh, wait. That's not a door, is it? Oh, it is a door. I don't know why that didn't register as a door to me. You can sacrifice zombies made from necromancy. That's pretty cool. Leather armor? The Manarchy. It's always tails. It's always tails. I should use 2 pigskin masks. Oh, might as well. Fucking have nothing else. Magic defense. I need regular defense better, to be honest. Okay. We took that thing's head. Jeeves, where are you? Sacrifice Olivia? Olivia does have some really good abilities. What is the Manarchy for? It would have been for that door that I opened. Oh, maybe I can use that on the reinforced door that's downstairs. Oh, never mind. Dang it. And then the matter of key was just to open up that. Since I plan on killing everyone, could I attack Jeeves? He's not part of this. He's not part of the people I need to attack. How dare you even suggest such a thing? Karen, on the other hand, you know, she's kind of up for game. Are they alive? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, good, good, good. Attack his feeble torso. Okay. Villager head. Well, at least we didn't get shot by him. White vial. What were they? I wonder what type of conversation they were having. Television room. Too bad you can't watch TV. I love cartoons. Pep pills, tomato. There's a moon scorched. Get him, Abella. Nice. He had tobacco on him for some reason. Oh, okay. I remember where we are now. This is the guy who demands heads. He loves head. So he wants nice decorations you have there. Oh yeah, he wants the woodsman and then the priest. Here you have the priest, so we need to grab the woodsman head too. And then we get a good defense talisman. We'll have to come back after we get the woodsman. 2 bullets. Chat, is there anything I should do day 1 that like I you know, that really only can be done in day 1? Mushroom stew. Sit in the middle of the road and breakdance as Osa when somebody gets close. That would be the best strat, to be honest. Save Levi? You can only do that day 1? Okay. I will try my best to find Levi. I don't know where he is. Okay, so there's the other entrance. Levi has a raging heroin addiction. Well, at the end of the day, he can just be another sacrifice. To be honest. Hey, Woundall. Welcome in. There's a dead guy in here. Finish him. From what I remember, that guy doesn't... I don't think he gives you shit. So let's go ahead and just take his head. Ah, it's just a moon scorched anyways. The sea. Turn up. Egg. That fucking guy. Come here. One lone goddamn rifleman. That spear's nice. I gotta make sure not to get my arms chopped off. Alright, so we don't have the keys to the sewer yet. Okay, so we've basically gone all the way around. What do I want to do now? We need to get to the sewers if we want to get into the city. Dance Night, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you. Okay, we ended up back in the train. Alright, I believe Levi is in the city. Let me see. I'll look it up. Levi is capable of wielding all of the guns and two-handed weapons. When recruited to the party, Levi will be inflicted with a withdrawal status effect, drastically reducing his combat abilities. This can only be temporarily alleviated through the use of heroin and cannot be rid of permanently. You should recruit him only if able to provide him with heroin at certain critical moments, such as boss fights.
How do you need it to recruit him to?
Right. Okay, he's in the basement of the restaurant. When is it that you get into the city? So I believe you can get to there from the sewers. And then after that you had to get the keys, right? To get through the gate. Yeah, I love it. You can only get him if you have just if you don't got heroin, just leave him alone. He ain't even worth it. And I don't have heroin. He was a child soldier too. He won't get moon scorched when you recruit him though. Honestly, he's gonna die anyways. I could use him as a sacrifice. You don't need the key if you go through the sewers. Yeah, that's true, I guess. Who picks locks? It's the camera girl. But I don't think that I can get her until I get to day 2, I think. Or at least the second half of day 1. Trying to think. Oh wait, I have a map. Okay, so from the mayor's manor. The Church of Almer. There's another, I think the Circle of Rare. If you draw the Circle of Rare, it teleports you to one of the bunkers. Bought another crap's treasure and just beat the electric EO boss fight. Didn't watch the videos, not spoil it. I will afterwards though. Yeah, the game is real fun. Karen and Marco can both pick locks. Need day 2. I would love to get Froctoro. Okay, so I need day 2 for both of them, huh? Okay. I believe I can get into the sewers as well from the camp, the Moon Scorched camp. I think if you get in through that bottom area, you can get in to the sewer, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Don't you dare quote me on that. Ooh, red herbs. Do I need to talk to Olivia to try to recruit her in day 1? I wonder if I need to get her wheelchair. I don't know where you get her goddamn wheelchair. I could technically try to force the gate open. Take this gate. Dang it. All we gotta do is not run into needles. Should attack all those fucking moon scorched.
Curse you, Baal!
Curse you, Baal. I will head down nice and slow. Nice and slow. Needles? Who's that? Never heard of him. If I've never heard of him, how can he appear and kill me? Think about it. Truly think about it, though. Heads. Dang it. It's always tails. Any repo streams coming up? I probably will play more when the new update comes out. I think the new update's going to be real good. Okay, there we go. Into the sewers. The smell of filth and feces is almost too overwhelming. I'm home. Oh, fuck, the gate's close here. I thought I could open it from this side. Son of a bitch. Oh, you know why it was so easy going all these paths? Because Froctero could do lock picking. Dang it. I can't pick locks. Now I remember why I was able to go so many paths. What's Osa's name? His name is Oland. And then in parentheses, frog. Alright, so we can't go that way. Who gives us the sewer key? I don't remember. What happens if I attack him? Oh. Levi might make for a good sacrifice candidate even without heroin. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, this is good for heads. Get as much head as you can. The albums of fear and hunger. Don't insult them. He had dry meat. Where? In his underwear. What? Well, I was too busy tearing its face apart to do anything. Nice. Easy heads. Oh, there's Karen. I can at least talk to her. Something very bad. Yes. She does have her pistol. I work alone. I have a scoop to investigate. Now the stakes just got higher. That's all. Won't be safe alone. Are you worried about me or yourself? I'm sorry, but you'd probably be a lot safer if we just return to the train. Who does she think she is? Karen, honey, I don't know who you think you are. But you ain't her. Whoever you think you are, you ain't. She's covered wars, you know. I am the fucking war. Have you seen Osa shoots beams out of his hands? Wait, no, I don't want to sacrifice the I don't want to sacrifice the priestess head. I'll come back to her. All I gotta do is not miss. Ooh, crit on that shit too. Oh, damn it. Oh shit, he ain't attack. He stunned the fool. What? He had cash on him. Surprise! Oh fuck, she has 2 knives. Oh boy, I don't know if it... Okay. If I can wrench toss that knife. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. That was optimal. Didn't I already give the priest his head? Oh yeah, didn't I? You're right. Oops. I've been known to forget things. Things humans shouldn't forget. Alright, at least we got more heads now. Okay. I got a bunch of those shards. Can I make them yet or no? Oh, I can. 4 stone souls. Soul stones. So we got 5 now. That'd be good for when we eventually rest. There's also more heads up here, I believe. There's also the pig, which we can kill with making him breathe in his own poison. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, let's try it. The vial charges you with a blank expression. Skills. Talk. Bella, you guard just in case I fuck this up. Breathe, breathe. You try talking to the mask, but his words are muffled by the gas mask. What was that? He's trying to answer you, but you cannot make any sense of his words because of his mask. What was that? He's trying to answer you, but you cannot make sense of his words because of the mask. What was that? Breathe, breathe. He's losing his cool because of your lack of understanding. Firstly, he lifts his mask. The mask seems to have melted on his face partially, but underneath you can see a row of sharp teeth grimacing at you. Obviously it's tails. Only the vial. Pesticides is leaking from the canister constantly. Vial took a good breather of his own pesticide without his mask on. He's coughing up blood and he's dead. Yay. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. That's so funny. I love that. Ooh, dirty toilet paper. Oh yeah, it's this goddamn hole. Yay. It smells pretty bad. Well, yeah. I don't know why Osa took a big huff of that. Probably should have saved that for myself, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Glass shards. Oh, fuck. These are scary. Yay. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Okay. Those two knives can be a little scary. They're terrifying when you're by yourself, to be honest. Hey, Parasols. Yeah, you missed a long intro. It was a long one. What I think of Osa's intro? Yeah, it was cool. I died about 4 times. Heads, even though it's gonna be tails. I knew it. Do a only magic run? What, in this game? Oh, nice. We found one of these circles. Trying to think. Should I rest in a bed? Because the only we can only get We need the sewer key. Let me see. Fuck, wait. How's it? Our mine's kind of low. Oh, we do have tobacco, though. Okay. So yeah, you do get the sewer key maybe only by advancing to the in the afternoon in the first day, I think. Can be received from Henrique on day 1 morning after showing him the food storage in the mayor's manor. Can be found in the corpse in the basement of the Church of Ulmer if not obtained before. I see. So you can get it from Henrique. So wait, is this the morning of day 1 now? Bella's still one of your favorite teammates? I guess she's like the easiest one to instantly get on day 1. Magic only run on this game. It'd be possible, maybe with like Osa or something. It's kind of hard because of like just you running out of mines so quickly. Abella and Henrique are mutually exclusive. Oh, like you can only get one or the other? Oh, I see. You can get Henrique if you get Abella. Ah, I see. I see. So I guess now we have to maybe advance the day forward. Because you get the key for the city from, what's his face, right? Oh, thank you, Yos. That's very nice of you, man. Oh, okay. So I think now okay, so I probably should rest. I think resting would probably be good. I think that's the best thing I can do right now. So there's a couple ways. One of them is you can get a book, one of the skin Bibles, and it lets you draw in the hut. the skin Bible symbol, and then it teleports you into the tunnels in the forest, I believe. And that lets you get to the town. Then the other one is to advance to the next day so that you can get the key from the mayor, and then you need to kill Needles. Now, as long as this guy doesn't fucking wipe us out right now, then we should be good. So you played Assassin's Creed Shadows. What did I think about it? Assassin's Creed Valhalla killed your love for Assassin's Creed, but Japan is a cool setting. I thought the world was cool, and the graphics are really nice, and it had interesting, like, pretty decent combat. But it was just way too slow. Like, every other scene was like a cutscene, and it was just a little too slow for me, and I just didn't really feel like playing more of it. It seemed interesting, but, like, not enough for me to commit. You know, something that's going to be like, I want to say probably 50 hours. There we go. Yeah, we also need to cut the woodcutter's head off. I would like to do that after I rest, to be honest. He's kind of a risky one to do. Think of the mayor appears on the first day already after morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have to rest to get to the morning. Like, to the next day, you know? And then after that, we'll be able to get in there. We had to get the key from him, and then we had to, I believe the next key was in the Needles area. Am I going to keep playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I have no plans for it right now. I played it kind of like a one-off thing because I wanted to make like a video on it. But I know people enjoyed it. And it seemed like a fun game, but it's kind of hard to, you know, commit, again, another like 100 hours. It's just unfortunately with like editing and you know, life in general, I just can't. As much as I wish I could just sit here and like stream for like fucking 10 hours a day, you know, editing really is the biggest thing that I just can't. It's impossible for me to do that. Just editing takes up way too much time. It would take me 100 years to finish playing just Kingdom Come Deliverance if I streamed it for like 3 or 4 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so tough to get back into it. Alright, let's head back to the train. I think that heading back to the train, resting in the train, moving the day along forward, giving us a couple more options would be the best. Levi's gonna die, but that's fine. He's in the town anyways. I need to rest anyways to get to him because I don't have anybody to pick my locks. Pretty sure it's this way, right? Wait, it is this way, I think. Wait, maybe not. Son of a bitch. He's going to be there now. Oh, dang it. I think we have to go all the way around. Better safe than sorry. You know what I mean? Do I like editing still, or do I want to get an editor in the future? I like editing. I do enjoy editing. Not saying all the time, because I'm gonna be honest, it would be nice to not have to edit and like leave it up to somebody, but I also like having control, and I know how to edit my own videos, and I can edit my own videos fairly quickly. And it's just, when I know how to do it, it's hard to really give up money to like an editor. Like, I do well, but not so well that I could pay an editor pretty well, you know what I mean? Like, I'd just be spending hundreds of dollars probably a week. I don't know how much editors charge. My videos aren't really that complicated. It's like, I can't imagine they'd charge a crazy amount. But it's also like, if I was spending hundreds of dollars, maybe even up to like thousands of dollars a month, it's just like, I'd rather just keep that money and spend the time to edit. Still chilling over there, Karen? You're gonna be my sacrifice later. Oh shit, I forgot to kill. Hey, my bad, honey. I forgot to kill your ass. Better to use that money in Vegas? Hell yeah. Then I could quadruple it. Oh fuck, I forgot to. Oh, I just punched her and she died. I forgot to put Karen's wrench back on. Wouldn't it be beneficial to hire an editor that spams out videos for you while you can stream your heart's content? Maybe. Again, I like editing because I know how to edit my videos fast. I don't know how long it would take an editor to edit my videos, and I hate like having to wait for things, and I didn't like something to have to change it and all that. It just seems like a hassle. Hold on, let me smoke a little real quick. They charge us $60 to $120 per video depending on the length of the video and the footage they gotta sift through. Yeah, that's expensive. That's real expensive. Like, some of my videos do not make $120, you know? And for the amount of footage, what I do usually is like all this, right? I record all of this, and then I go through all this footage and pick out the stuff that I want. So I know how to do that fast now, myself. So getting somebody else to do that and having them do it efficiently and do it well and the way I like is just, it would be really rare to find that. And then also having to spend that money. It's a tough one. I could imagine, though, that if, like, I was making way more, an editor would be nice. But just the matter of fact is I do not really make enough money to get an editor. But in general, I enjoy editing my stuff. It's a nice talent to have, you know? It's always nice to be able to do everything yourself. Like, I do all the thumbnails, I do all the editing, I do all the recording. It's nice to be able to do everything. Alright. Made it all the way around, but at least we didn't have to face that son of a bitch. Wait. How many freaking heads do I got? Would I be able to make more soul stones? I got 5 soul stones right now. To be honest, I don't think we're going to have 5 points worth of talents anyways. I may be wrong, but we'll find out, I guess. One day I'll be able to get a job in Bollywood. Yeah, and I'll be able to edit those movies. Those are 3-hour-long movies. If I'm getting paid by the hour, that's cash in hand, you know? Alright, did I attach Karen's wrench? Alright. We're here. What is this part of the train? Can I get in here? No. Oh yeah, they're in here. I need to grab her back before I do stuff. What up, gang? The others left for the city. I guess they grew tired of waiting for the dock. Did say to get some help as soon as possible. There's something bad going on. Bad? What do you mean? I was attacked by locals. The town has gone crazy. Sounds like a plot from a suspense movie. I'm worried about the others. Would you go look for them? I don't think they've gotten far yet. The sleepy one. What is your dream? Okay. Can I talk to him yet? Introduce yourself. He doesn't seem to be interested in small talk. Why won't he love me? Frogtaro. Want to tag along? Alright. Let's rest. Our first rest. Should I save first and then do the hexen? You can do the hexen after the save, right? Fucking Tanaka. Always, man. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome back. Seems that you're very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delightful to see such progress already. Keep up the pace. Festival won't last forever. I have no time to waste with you. Ah, yes, of course, please. Get on with your business here. How may I best aid you in your quest? Save as many times as you want until you leave? I see. I'm gonna save now. And then I'll do the hexen. Alright, so where are the new things that we got? So we could instantly do... Oh, we already have hurting. Oh, we could do necromancy. What's this pyromancy trick? Oh, red arc. There it is. Me, I'm gonna learn fucking red arc. La Danse Macabre. That's all me. Spice Forge. Oh, Kato. I don't want to buy Moth Swarm, Kato. She stepped on that. Kato wanted me to buy Moth Swarm.
Yeah, Kato picked Moth Swarm, please.
Reveal aura. I can see what aura people have. Okay, so it seems like our only route right now is we can get necromancy. What can I get with necromancy, chat? What can I bring to life? It's not skeletons, is it?
Someone said skeletons and then you can sacrifice them. Earlier.
Oh, the ghouls? Oh yeah, Moth Swarm is also new. Thank you, Kato. Abella can learn Moth Swarm. You can revive ghouls. I see. Meditation. Wait, what does meditation do again? And yeah, the ending that I got was ending A. Meditation. Reach a higher state of awareness. Meditate while guarding to gain extra rev points. Okay. I see. And yeah, the ending I did was the machine god ending. I think meditation would be good probably on me. Spice Forge. Okay. Oh, I can save again?
Yeah, chat says as long as you're in this area.
I see. Do you want to know something about Red Arc that is very easy to miss? Sure. Hey, Plus Tiger, welcome in. Learn necromancy and bring us Froglin Senior. I wish. I don't think you could get a skeleton. I did have a ghoul and I married him. That was lost. Again, sleeping, are we? Yes, I'm sleeping. All right, I was sleepy. So now we have so La Dance Macabre just happens automatically. Spice Forge is probably we're gonna have look at that. Red Arc, strike your enemy with a concentrated bolt of electricity that will stun weaker foes. You can aim the head at the head directly with Red Arc. It never misses. Oh, really? That's sick. People were saying that Red Arc is really strong. Hurting. Wait, what do these do again? Hold up. Hermancy trick. White triggers the spell to activate at the start of the battle. Red either induces character to dual cast its chosen spell at a randomly selected target or buffs the effects of said spell. Blue reduces the spell's mind cost. I wonder if throwing out a random hurting in the beginning of a fight would be good. Why can't I use it on... Oh, it'd be cool if you could use it on Red Arc. It just strikes their head instantly and they just die. I do have Moth Swarm, yeah. Oh, wait, no, I gave it to a Bella. Okay, I'm gonna use dual hurting. Or would dual fire be good? Let me see. Dual herding sounds kind of fun. Why would I give it to a Bella when I'm going to sacrifice her? Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, fuck. It'll take a while before I sacrifice her, I guess. That does remind me, though. I need to not give her anything. To be fair, I won't sacrifice her until the end of the run. So. Reload. Maybe I should. Yeah. Alright. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. It's a good thing I saved before and after. But you're right. Absolutely. Blood Golem. Blood Golem would be fun to summon if I did, If I did... what do you call it? If I could summon him instantly and I used Spice Forge on him. Is meditation even that good? I could probably use that on her and I'll be fine. Yeah. I gave her Spice Forged. Bury the Trauma. What the hell does that do? God, there's so many skills. I can't imagine doing, like, everything. That's crazy. It sounds impossible to just get every skill in one run. Does this game have a New Game Plus?
It does, yeah.
Oh, it does? I guess that's how you do it, right? Alright, let's save again. Overwrite the save though. So now we have Moth Swarm. What does Moth Swarm do? Summon a swarm of moths to aid you in combat. The moths are in very same that leaked from the paradise. The artificial green. When the door between the two worlds open, it requires a ref point. Damn, that's just fucking 30? It's probably good to use Spice Forge on that thing. Oh, or Spice Forge on red. Oh wait, we can't change red arc. That means we probably can't change the other one then. Oh yeah, okay. We'll do double hurting because that sounds fun. And then I guess lower pyromancy trick. It only costs 3 mine instead of 10 then. Alright, that's good for now. Alright, now I'm wondering what has changed for the morning. Is there any new characters we can get? Or is this the this is the afternoon of day 2. Okay, I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go grab the head of the woodsman. Yeah, and I'm assuming you see the moths that you get from that character because that little girl who's the machine who keeps like disappearing and appearing throughout the playthrough is probably the girl inside the the end of the machine god thing. Hello, goat. I should get you to sacrifice your ass, man. Yeah, we'll go see Jeeves. Jeeves, my friend. Actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to attack that thing. I'm going to actually burn that thing up. Wait, I thought I used blue on pyromancy. Oh, there it is. Greater pyromancy trick. And then her, she can wrench toss the arm. What the miss? Okay, that's fine. Holy miss. Look at him hitting that natty. Actually, she can attack his appendage. I kind of want to try Red Arc. Where is it? I'm going to try hitting him in the head. Oh! Damn. I didn't even need to mess around with all that. Holy shit. No need to mess around with all that nonsense. Fucking Red Arc his ass. Has the appendage ever hit me? No, not yet. I dodged it. I've dodged it twice, I think. I wish I could use, like, make the Red Arc cost less. That'd be sick. Fear is getting a hold of me. Says who? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I believe, isn't this the fucking goat? That's LeBron. I'll reunite with my lover on the other side. What sigil do I need to draw there? Is there something I could draw to save her or no? I was just listening to those LeBron edit songs. Funny enough, there's like a damn short that I keep seeing, and I've clicked on it like twice because it's like top 5 LeBron edits, and it's just the dumbest shit. But it's really funny. Makes me laugh. Rub her feet and it will save her. Wouldn't it save me? Oh, the rare one. Okay. Well, we don't have that yet. So we'll be on our way. We got the head of the woodsman. So we can go turn it in. What about his other head? That's been taken over. Okay, this guy's... Abella's weak from hunger? You were that hungry? You should have said something. Can't make anything yet, can I? No. Apparently I can make something from the golden chanterelle. What can I make? Yellow vial. Might be edible. I could use her as an experiment. What does it do? What did that do to her? I fed her. I told her to drink. Was that what I think it is in there? Yellow vial? Oh, I do have tobacco.
So it's meant to restore hunger by 30, but then it also says it's bugged.
Oh, it's bugged? Oh. Why is it bugged? I want my money back. Chat, who can I recruit after the first morning now that we're in the afternoon? No, not sacrifice all. No. Yes, villager head. Oh, but then doing them all one by one. Did I find a recipe book? No, I don't think so. Did I? I found Alchemelia Volume 1 or 3 and 2. And The Tale of Pocket Cat, Chapter 1. Chives! Good afternoon, mister. From what I understand, you are a newcomer to this town too, no? We just got a new mayor to the old town. I'm sure he's thrilled to start his business immediately by meeting the newcomers. Please, he's waiting in the dining room. Please do mind your manners. It would be advised not to mention Master's antlers. Jeeves, if you had antlers, they would be hot on you. Newcomer, newcomer. Then the new goes. Just in time for dinner. Sit down. Okay. Newcomer, isn't it peaceful here? I am glad to see you're not a complete loony yet. Unlike those others. You saw those people, didn't you? One can only wonder what happened to the folks around these parts. They've drifted far from humanity. Only thing they seem interested in is scavenging the scraps around the old town. How am I to have an in-depth discussion with them? I want to talk about poetry, music, and culinary arts. You don't seem normal yourself either. We're in the same boat here, my friend. I don't have answers. I heard the Bremen military meddled with something. Some say the moonlight scorched this earth into something unrecognizable. And the town folks say it's always been this way. Newcomer, you haven't touched your food yet. He does serve oddly cock-shaped food. Pick these, for example. Don't they look absolutely delicious? Use your imagination. Food can be as inspiring as the highest form of painted art or the most complicated musical arrangements. That is true. I mean, if you taste a good pizza, it'll feel like a good piece of art. But that looks like a brain cut in half.
What about the tiramisu in Venice?
That was like art itself, to be honest. They look disgusting. Meatballs? Meatballs. Surely I've never visited Prehevil before. Such common courses are not dealt around these parts. Let's see. Yes. What about this little squirmy thing? What comes to your mind? Your antlers. They remind me of your nasty antlers. You monster. Male genitalia? Such vulgar talk on my dinner table. I was joking. Hey.
Take his head.
Yo. I was joking, my man. Dog. There is no forgiving. You don't act this way on a candlelight dinner. I'm sorry. Can we just sit down and eat? The train has passed already. We are beyond that. You ungrateful, vulgar tyke. What does that mean? You weren't able to convince him with your words. Oh, she lost her arm. Oh boy. She can't use her wrench. Oh boy. This went. Maybe I can have her meditate. Oh. Damn. Oh, fuck. Nope. Nice miss, you idiot. So, I can't mention the horns, and I can't mention that it looks like a dick, even though it's a cut-off dick. Let me see, actually. Does one more red art to the head kill his ass? Yeah.
Check his pocket.
Ooh, I got his soul. And his key. You're losing your mind. Jeeves, I'm sorry. I want to go see what happens if I talk to Jeeves, actually.
Does he attack us now?
Maybe? No, if Jeeves attacks me, I'm going to kill myself in front of him. But I want to see. Damn, I don't have any alcohol either. I need to actually be careful and stop using so much mind. Oh, I got the suffocating soak because of Abella dying, not him. A knife, a meat pie, a linen vest, and a lucky coin. Can I take his head? Try to figure out who the mayor is. Is Leonardo DiCaprio? Wait, Jeeves. Jeeves! Where are you, Jeeves? Was the mayor Jeeves? The mayor's Henrique? Really? Ah, I see. Dang it. All right. I think, though, that's a good place to stop it for now. But we got our work cut out for us. That's for sure. But honestly, the red arc is so fucking sick. It's pretty cool that it doesn't miss. You can just aim for heads and shit. That's pretty awesome. And it's alright. I don't mind the spoilers, to be honest. I've played the full game already, so it's fine. I was gonna figure out it was Henrique anyways. But anyways, I appreciate everybody joining me for a little bit today. If you're on YouTube, before you head out, if you could leave a like, I do appreciate it all very, very much. And yeah, I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, the new Berserker of Kazan comes out, and I may also try to do a stream on both YouTube and Twitch for that one. So you guys might see me on both again tomorrow, and then tomorrow I got a special Bloodborne video, probably the start of a new Bloodborne series, and that is going to be, you know, because tomorrow's 10 years that Bloodborne 2 has been, or Bloodborne has been out, not Bloodborne 2. That comes out next year, guys. Anyways, thank you all very much for hanging out for a little bit today. Thank you to all the subs and the followers and the donations and the memberships and the likes on YouTube, and I appreciate it all very, very much. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.